Hey, FCA family, just want to share just a little bit today about our memory verse this week, Galatians 2:20. It says, "My old self has been crucified with Christ. It's no longer I who live, but Christ lives in me. So I live in this earthly body by trusting in the Son of God who loved me and gave himself for me." Galatians 2:20. Hopefully you've been able to maybe ponder that verse this week and just think about that you are in Christ and Christ is in you and what that kind of looks like. And so I was just trying to think of maybe a visual of what that might look like for us. When you have a relationship with Jesus, or actually before you have a relationship with Jesus, you're just going through life on your own, right? This backwards to you, I think maybe, but it says TJ. And I'm just going through life and I've got to deal with the problems, the issues, the good, the bad, everything. I just got to deal with it myself, right? And then I start a relationship with Jesus. And it says this verse, it says that Christ lives in you, right? So Jesus comes and lives in you. But then you live in Jesus, right? You live in him. And so you also, Christ is in you, but you're in Christ. And you're secure in him. And now I'm going through life totally different. I'm not just doing that alone. I have Jesus in me, and I am in Jesus. And now I'm facing the troubles and the problems and the issues of the world in a totally different manner. And then that's not it, though. Jesus is in God. And so when the trials come, when troubles come, when I have to think about how am I going to handle a situation, what am I going to do, what am I going to think, what am I going to say, I've got all this layer of God in Jesus, Jesus in God, I'm in Jesus, Jesus is in me, and it's a whole new way to do life, not only on this earth, but obviously in eternity. Or we could say it the other way. It's not just an eternity thing, it's how we get to live life today. So, my old self has been crucified with Christ. It's no longer I who live. It's not just me on my own. We're intertwined. We're inside of Jesus. Jesus is inside of us. It says, but it's Christ who lives in me. So I live in this earthly body by trusting in the Son of God who loved me and gave himself for me. That's some pretty good news. Have a great week.